You're watching K34QB, Vail.
Good morning. It is Friday, November 15th. Happy opening day up on Vail Mountain. We have a great show for you today. We've got Gretchen up on the mountain, kind of reporting what's going on as that mountain opens. I've got author Jeremy Farina in the studio today to talk about his children's book. We'll run through that. We've got protein pancake recipes from Kim. She's going to show us how to get that protein in before we go out and crush opening day. And then Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District will be meeting us in the studio today to kind of talk about everything happening in the library. All of that and what is in the next 5-day forecast is coming up right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Thank you for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. A lot of great things happening out there in that local weather, but out on the mountain with opening day taking place right now. You can see Vail by the hour. We've got 35 degrees getting up at 8 a.m. this morning, and then that sun's coming up. We're going to see some nice warmer temperatures midday so you can get out there and enjoy that afternoon skiing. I-70 corridor, 57 degrees in Denver, partly cloudy, 52 and partly sunny there in Vail, 53 in Avon, and 54 over in Eagle. So a lot of great things happening in the weather. Going to be a very special opening day there on Vail Mountain. Now looking over tonight, 27 degrees is going to be the low tonight. Not too bad. We're seeing those cooler temperatures roll in, and then the sun setting at about 4:51 p.m. So we eclipse that 5 p.m. time. Those days are getting just a little bit shorter, but it's going to allow mountain operations to make some more snow out there on the mountains to ensure the rest of the ski season is absolutely epic. Looking at the 5-day right here, we've got Saturday, 35 degrees, partly cloudy. Sunday is going to be an absolutely beautiful day, 37 degrees and sunny. Monday, partly cloudy, 38, and then into next week, some possible chance of precipitation coming in on Tuesday, a little overcast, 28 degrees, and then Wednesday, 28 degrees there. But those lows are spectacular, again, for mountain operations to get out there, make some snow, and get more runs open on Vail Mountain. Well, as I promised, we're going to go over to Gretchen. Gretchen is out there live, opening day. Look at all the excitement. Good morning, Gretch.
What up? How are you? I lost my voice.
Celebrating the first day.
Yeah.
And I have your man, the myth, the man bringing the burritos. Brian, how are you doing?
Good. Brought bagel sandwiches today. It's all good.
But tell us who you are and how much you love opening day.
Brian Little, the Little Diner. I'm usually here with these guys on the first day. We got some office stuff to handle today, but I brought bagels in my absence.
And that's the first year career behind us. As you hear, I lost my voice. Too stoked on opening day, but we love Brian here in Vail Valley. All right, so how many opening days for you, Brian?
27.
I was like, I'm number 10. That's awesome. And go to the Little Diner. It's amazing.
Thank you very much.
We love you. Yeah.
Come by and get some stuff.
So it's awesome here. As you can hear, lost my voice. So stoked about opening day. We got the first chair crew over there getting free swag. Everyone hanging out. Just the stoke level is high, and people are stoked to be here. So more to come in a little bit.
How those lines fill in. I know you'll always have those first chair warriors there. And
No. Oh, this is one of our favorites right here.
Take a high five.
No, let's see what up, Trailer Tom, who we've had on Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. How's everybody doing? Happy opening day.
So tell us, for all the people, the one person that might not know who you are and what you do.
Okay, my name is Trailer Tom. I am sidekick to Nate Dogg with 4 Gs. We are first chair opening day enthusiasts.
Yes.
And this is my 4th first chair opening day this season. So pretty stoked.
And pretty awesome. They have a movie about this whole world that you need to check out.
We do. I appreciate it. I do.
Yes,
backpack.
it's swag.
Grab.
It's all good. We're just stoked. Opening day. Everyone's having fun. And yeah, we'll check in later.
So much. All right, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to meet with Jeremy Farina, the author of In the Colorado Mountains. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
It's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
I'm Jason Kennedy, and this is The Wager. Let's go, Wes! We've all heard about this pickleball craze. Celebrities are playing pickleball matches all the time, and they're challenging each other to these ridiculous bets. Now I'm bringing the cameras to their house with new celebrities and a new bet every week.
Hell of a rally there.
It's just real, genuine conversation.
I got invited to Usher's birthday party. What am I doing here?
And some pretty crazy antics.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's a special day with opening day taking place over there in Vail Mountains. And I've also got Jeremy Farina sitting next to me, as promised in the show opening, the author of the book, In the Colorado Mountains. Good morning, Jeremy.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for joining us this morning. So let's talk a little bit. How long have you been up here in the mountains?
I started in 2007. I got hired straight out of high school to teach 3 to 6 year olds out of Golden Peak.
Okay.
I did that for 3 consecutive seasons and loved every minute of it. Basically, from there, I was just kind of putting myself through college, and when I graduated, I moved right back to the Valley because I love this place more than anything.
Wow, that's a lot. Teaching the little kids how to ski. What a great gift to give them so that they can carry on and have a lifetime of enjoyment up there on those mountains.
Precisely,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel it's the greatest gift that I can give somebody is the gift of learning how to ski, and then they can enjoy wintertime. So
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, you got this book out here. How did you become an author? Was it something you've always wanted to do?
Not particularly. I never
Yeah.
really thought my life would lead in this direction. I was involved in a club in college. It was Positive Movement through Colorado Mesa University out in Grand Junction. Their mentality was stay positive and just do whatever you can do to contribute positively to your environment, your community. So this just came out of nowhere. I got a song stuck in my head, and I was sitting on the lift teaching kids, and I was like, I can parody this. So my brain manifested this creation.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the book. What was your ultimate inspiration behind that book?
So there's an old hobo song in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. There's many iterations of it, and like I said, that's the way my brain works. It got stuck in there, and thanks to my upbringing, Weird Al Yankovic was a huge inspiration to me growing up, and it kind of put parody in my frame of reference, and naturally this is what came out of it.
Wow. So if you want to, we talked about leading us into, because it's not just a book you can read, but a book you can sing.
Yeah, precisely. So I'll give you a little taste.
All right.
So the tune, do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. One morning as the sun came up and the fire pits were burning, down a run came a ski instructor singing, look how I'm a-turning. I live in a land that's far away beside a whale of a mountain. So come with me, we'll go and ski the Colorado mountains. That's a taste.
Okay, that's perfect. We don't want to give it all away. Now, I know we were speaking earlier about after we're done here, you're going straight over to opening day there in Vail, and you're going to be performing out there with all the people enjoying opening day.
I'm excited. I'm here to celebrate just as much as everybody else. Let's get that stoke.
Is that a tradition that you've normally done?
Not particularly. I mean, I have a major passion for skiing and the sport, but waking up early is not always on my agenda.
Now, just for the viewers that want to know, heard a little taste of this book, where can they pick this up?
Right now, I'm working with the Avon Art Guild, so I will be back here in Avon for this afternoon. I'm thinking starting around 1 o'clock until around 5. I'll be outside performing. If you want to hear the full iteration of the song, please feel free to stop by. I also have copies if you would like one for a Christmas gift for your loved ones or whoever you feel would benefit from it.
Okay, we've got all your information, the Instagram, everything up there on the screen. Now, do you see yourself making another book after this, a sequel?
I do indeed.
Yeah.
So I did want to kind of give a little foreshadowing of that. It was funny, I was sitting on the lift and this guy and his daughter, they were just kind of chatting each other up. And out of nowhere, this child was like, Dad, why is my brother's name Summer? And the dad responded, oh, well, your mother's favorite time of year is summer. She loves it so much, she named you after it. And the daughter was like, oh, thanks, Dad, I love you. And I was like, that's a total non sequitur. Until the dad responded, oh, I love you too, fresh pal.
Oh, there you
go. So this is dedicated to my daughter. I nicknamed her my Morchella, which is the scientific name for a morel. So that's a little foreshadowing for my next published work. I'm thinking about writing a book about foraging mushrooms because that's a great summertime activity that's kid-friendly, and I'm thinking that's my next creation.
Yeah, and I noticed, Jeremy, when I was looking at the back of the book, your passions are obviously skiing, foraging mushrooms, also got into mountain biking too, all those mountain activities.
Yeah, I think it's great to go out and enjoy the environment. We have a great resource in this community, and the more that I can intrigue people to go out and engage, whether it's artistically or physically, I feel it creates a more holistic person, a creative outlet, inspiration, all those things.
Yeah.
Just trying to check those boxes.
Now, where are you going to be over in Vail so if people want to come by and listen?
I think I'm allowed to be by Gondola 1. I'm going to try and make sure that's okay and copacetic.
Okay.
But I'll be around the village performing. If you get on my Instagram, I'll be posting all of my locations. I would love to hit other resorts for opening day and just kind of promote myself and share the love of the sport.
You need to connect with that first chair group that's out there. They're getting all the first chairs around, so
I'll take a ride.
Yeah.
You see me on the side of the road, I'm thumbing it.
All right. Well, if you're interested in an amazing children's book in the Colorado mountains, Jeremy Farina, the author of that book with a sequel on the way shortly. But if you want to get out, enjoy the festivities of opening day, get over in Vail. Just listen for the harmonic music of Jeremy, and it'll draw you in. You can actually enjoy his performance and enjoy opening day at Vail Mountain. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you so much.
All right. We will be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that.
And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today.
Did you see Caitlin Clark last night?
She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires.
Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
Hi, it's Julio Garcia with TV8, and we're about to add some extra jolly to your holiday season. Join us for TV8's 12 Days Before Christmas and ring in the New Year advertising specials. For just $250, you can advertise your business on TV8 during the all-important holiday season. We'll run your commercial spot 10 times per day for 12 days. That's 120 spots to help drive traffic to your business. Choose the 12 Days of Christmas or run your ad during the Ring in the New Year special, which starts on December 26th and runs for 12 days. Or better yet, purchase both for just $450. Don't have a commercial? Don't worry, TV8 will help create one from your photos or videos at no extra charge. So don't delay. A deal this good won't last long. Contact the station to reserve your spot, and from all of us at TV8, have a wonderful holiday season.
Discover the perfect blend of style and performance in your eyewear at Eyepieces. With convenient locations in Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, Basalt, and Snowmass, Eyepieces is the destination for luxury eyewear and high-performance optics. From iconic brands to the latest in sport frames and snow goggles, we have the eyewear to match your mountain lifestyle. Plus, we offer prescription lens services, including eye exams, custom lenses, and prescription goggles for your mountain adventures. Visit us today to experience the art of vision. Eyepieces, serving the Vail Valley's vision needs for over 40 years.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to opening day. Good morning, Vail. Loving the snow. Opening day of Vail 2024. Everyone is stoked. You can see behind the first chair crew. I lost my voice. I've been so excited about that. But we're going to go take a look at Kim making some protein pancakes. I think I could use some. I need some protein in my life. We're going to watch one right here with children.
That's right. It's Friday. I am in the kitchen. This is going to be an adventure. I don't know about you, but growing up, I loved having waffles for breakfast. And especially now, I like having things that are a little bit homemade, and I'm always looking at ways to make it a little bit more nutritious and delicious. Not to have some fun with those words there, but I'm going to show us how to make protein waffles. One of my favorite things that inspired this is this little waffle maker. It basically makes a waffle the size of an Eggo, which you probably had when you were a kid if you are my age, or still now. But anyways, we're going to get started. It's a simple recipe. You put it all into one blender. You blend it for about 30 seconds, and then you get to cook it. So I'm going to plug in my waffle maker while we get started here. Now, I love to start this recipe with all of my wet ingredients so that it blends the dry ingredients on the top. We'll start with the first thing that we do. Naturally, eggs, first source of protein. You pour 1 egg, which I absolutely love using eggs in everything that I make. We've got 3 tablespoons of egg whites, which equivalates to about, 1 egg white, 1 large egg white. So pour that in there. And the best part about this recipe is it literally takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes in total, from cooking to assembling all of the ingredients. Now, another great source of protein that's in it, Greek yogurt. So we have about 1/4 of a cup, actually about 1/2 of a cup of Greek yogurt. So we're just going to spoon all of that in here into the blender. Now, one of the fun things about this recipe, I'm a really, I don't mind using protein powder, but I don't like how it tastes. If you find it in a recipe, you can taste the protein powder unless it's like in a smoothie. You don't normally get to taste it. But this recipe, actually, you can't really taste it, which I love. So we did all of our wet ingredients. We've got 1 egg white, 1 whole egg. You've got the 1/2 a cup of Greek yogurt. So lots of protein right now. Now, protein powder, depending on what kind of protein powder you buy, I would go just by what it says to use as your daily serving. So for this one, it calls for 2 scoops. So I'm going to go ahead and get my 2 scoops out. As you can see, you just kind of smooth it on the side so it's nice and flat. Dump it in the blender there. We'll do 1 more scoop here. And these are the dry ingredients. They will blend really nicely with those wet ingredients that you've put into the blender here. Okay, we've got our 2 scoops there. And then to give it a little bit more base, we're definitely looking for a good hearty breakfast, especially as we're heading into ski season. Mark talked about getting out there, getting in shape. This is a great recipe to kind of fuel you throughout the day as you get overall about 35 grams of protein in this recipe. So that's huge. You dump those oats in. You put about 1/2 a cup of oats as well. So equal oats to equal Greek yogurt. It's an easy way to remember it. And then don't forget baking powder. There's some of that in there as well. With your baking powder, you're going to do 1/2 a teaspoon. So simple, just grab a teaspoon. If you're not big on baking measurements, all you have to do is grab a measuring spoon, piece of cake, throw it on in there. All right, we've got just a little bit left. And then this recipe calls for 1/2 a teaspoon of vanilla. Growing up, I was told that you always double the vanilla, and I have to say I do it here too. So I do about 2 half teaspoons or 1 full teaspoon. Right now we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to do about 2 of these in here. And if it spills over, who cares? There we go. You've got about 1 full teaspoon of vanilla powder in there. And then, easy, put the lid on your blender. All you have to do is turn it on, blend it for about 30 seconds. So here we go. It's going to get a little loud in here. All right. It's looking great. I like to stop it, kind of check the consistency. If it's a little bit thicker, which I like mine a little more on the, I guess you could say, liquidy side, I just pour a little bit of almond milk, but you can use your liquid of choice, whether it's water or almond milk. I prefer that because it's just a little lighter. And just to taste, I add a little extra into the blender. And then we just get it going. Blend it a little bit longer. All right. Looking good. Okay. Take the top off. There's a little bit excess left over there, but if you can see it, just looking great. Now, one important thing when you're using your waffle maker, don't forget to spray it with some cooking spray. Anything matte is fine. Right now I've got a little bit of olive oil spray, so you don't even taste it. It just keeps it from sticking. This recipe makes about 5 mini waffles, so in total you're getting about 35 grams. You could just pour it here. You want to make sure that you're just covering just the top of the bottom because it does rise while it's cooking. So we want to make sure that we're not, not overfilling it, but just spread it out, get it nice and flat, let it cook there. All right, we're just going to let it cook. All right, our waffle's looking great. I'd say you kind of monitor it, check it. It takes about anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes, depending on your level of crispiness. If you like it extra crispy, make sure that you are leaving it in there a little bit longer. But while it's cooking, I want to show you what the actual product looks like. This is so delicious. I love eating these after the show. I pop them in the fridge or the freezer, grab one out, stick it in the toaster. Absolutely delicious. Right now I've got the waffle looking great here. One of my favorite things that I like to make, because I'm into the make your own food, I've got honey cinnamon butter dollops that I made from scratch. Super simple. Maybe next time I'll show you how to do it. All you do is you melt your butter to about room temperature, add your cinnamon and your honey to taste. I just threw it here on the waffle, drizzle a little organic maple syrup, because yes, I like real maple syrup. I grew up on the East Coast. Anything else, it doesn't count if it's not real maple syrup, especially from Vermont. Well, let's give it a shot. While we're waiting for these to cook, it's going to have a nice taste. Cut right into it. Gonna spread that butter around. Absolutely delicious. Not a huge ton of butter fan, but here we go. Just gonna taste it. I'm ready to go. Breakfast delicious. Looking great. We've got just a couple more minutes till it's done, but really super simple recipe. If you're interested, ping the Facebook, shoot us a message. We would love to interact and share this recipe with you. I would. It's one of my favorite breakfast recipes. Easy to do, very delicious. So a great way to start the weekend. We'll be right back with more on Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Coming at you from around the world. The biggest names in sports, entertainment, and business.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's no way.
Exclusive access and one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, you guys really did some deep research.
I don't think we should give him any more information.
In depth with Graham Bensinger.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to the neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail. Get your tickets now for Thanksgiving dinner at Gessner, located on the second floor of the Grand Hyatt.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look outside at opening day. Weather forecast getting up today, 35 degrees. 52 is going to be the high today. Absolutely beautiful day. Partly cloudy. Protect the snow that we've got out there for opening day. So great temperatures. Vail by the hour kind of shows things warming up just a little bit afternoon now. Normally it's a little later in the day, but we're going to see that 50 degrees and full sunshine right there around that noon hour. So everybody out there enjoying opening day will have a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. I-70 corridor, 57 degrees in Denver, 52 in Vail, 53 in Avon, and over in Eagle, 54 degrees and partly sunny over there. So a little bit of cloud cover moving in and out. Tonight going to be the low of 27 degrees at sun setting at 4:51 p.m. Very light winds, nothing much to worry about. 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the south. So great temperatures, great weather there. Let's look at the 5-day. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, 35 degrees. Sunday, beautiful sunshine, 37 degrees. And then as we get into beginning of next week, some possible precipitation coming in. That's what we want to see. Partly cloudy and 38 on Monday, 28 degrees and overcast on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, it looks like going to be mostly sunny with 28 degrees and those lows in the teens. So good chance for mountain operations to get out there, blow some more snow, and enhance what we've got for opening day. Now, one of our great partners here at TV8 is Eyepieces of Vail. They're up to 8 total locations now. And if you want to get out and enjoy the season to its fullest, make sure you get some great eyewear, whether it's those sunglasses for après or get some great goggles for the slopes. We'll take a look and see what they've got in their stores.
We're standing here in Eyepieces of Vail. This is the place for all of your premier goggles and helmet needs, and I'm here with the expert, Tyler Moore. Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning, Maddie. Thanks for having me today.
Thanks for having us. This facility, this building is so beautiful. You come in, you're inspired. It's art for your face.
That's pretty much exactly what Eyepiece is all about. Anything from the neck up, we love to be able to say we have the best selection for it. We have the best frames for it. We have the best helmets, goggles, whatever you need, neck up, we have you covered.
Well, and with ski season here, it's important that you're keeping your head safe, but you're also keeping your eyes safe. The UV rays that reflect from the snow is something not a lot of people know about. So can you give us some more information on what's in front of us?
For sure. So right here, I just have a quick little assortment of some of our favorite brands, a couple of new pieces as well in these brands. But it's super important. Like you said, protecting your head with a helmet, is a must on the slopes. You never know when you're going to catch an edge or what could happen out there. And then another thing too is, a nice set of goggles. It keeps the wind out of your eyes, keeps your eyes from drying out. It just encapsulates everything on your face to keep everything nice and warm, and like debris and snow can't fly in and hurt you or anything. So a good set of goggles, a must this season, especially as we're getting great snow. But awesome and new, the new Smith 40 Mag XL. So this is everyone's favorite goggle from Smith, now available in a little larger size. So there's a few guys that were out there that couldn't quite fit in them. Now we got an answer for you.
Which is so nice. And the 4D that's on here, because that's such a almost hype terminology. What does it mean?
It's just how they talk about the lens. If you can see it on the camera, there's actually this bevel at the bottom. This is a really unique technology called bird's eye vision that allows you to have up to about 25 to 30% more field of vision. So you're seeing more, you can react faster, you just know more of what's going on around you.
Like we always say, vision is precision up there on the slopes,
That it is, yep. And then moving on, this is really great. From Oakley, finally got a huge update. This is our first fast swap lens tech. It's a lot easier than the previous Oakleys, so I'm very excited to see this. It's just 2 buttons on the back, and then the lens pops right out.
Which is incredible. And Oakley is known for their prism lenses and the technology that goes into it, making it kind of a universal lens, but now that you can easily swap them, it makes it much more vision is precision.
Correct. You know, the Oakley Prism lenses, I really do think are among some of the best in the industry in terms of contrast. But now you have a multiple lens package for varying conditions that's easy to swap out from Oakley.
And then, of course, the Anons. These are the one that everyone loves because they're so easy to use.
Yep, this was a big disruptor in the industry when it first came out. This is their M4, but this is a really cool technology called MF5, magnetic face mask integration. So, you know, you're cold, you can pop it up, and when you're warm, you can just pop it down. It's really great. It helps keep you from fogging. You're not actually putting anything up under the goggle itself. And then, boom.
Nice.
Super easy to swap out as well, too.
It makes it so convenient, and especially on those days that we see here quite frequently where you start with a little bit of sunshine and before you know, we've got overcast, flat light, and you're up there on the slopes and you're like, man, this is going to be a rough ride down. Now you just carry that extra lens with you and swap it quick.
Yeah, if you like to carry the lens, you know, weather does change out. So these things are so easy you can do them on the chairlift. Just be careful you don't drop them off of the chairlift would be my advice.
Right. Make sure that you've got a good handle on it. Now let's talk about some of the great technology in the helmets. I'm seeing this little yellow dot that says MIPS. Can you give us more information?
Yeah, MIPS is a great technology that helps keep our brains safer in the event of a crash. So if you can see this yellow liner, this actually rotates independently from the helmet itself, therefore allowing the helmet to decrease the amount of rotational violence that actually gets transferred to your head, which is what causes concussions and brain damage. So, you know, if you're buying from us, everything that we have will have this little yellow MIPS sticker or a MIPS equivalent technology. You know, so it depends by brand, but, you know, we try to carry the best for our customers because we want you to staying out there having fun and being safe.
Which I think is so important, and you guys have so many great locations. So let's talk about where people can come and find all of the wonderful product here at Eyepieces of Vail.
Correct. So we have 8 locations total, 6 here in Vail Valley. We're here at the base of Gondola 1 at Bridge Street. This is the closest retail location to Gondola 1. It's really easy to just come in, get kitted, and walk right out onto the slopes. Then we have Village Center across from Solaris, Eyepieces Sport by the Sonnenalp. We have our boutique in Lions Head at the Arabelle Complex. Up at Beaver Creek, we have a newer location on the corner there next to the ice rink. If you haven't been to that one, it is beautiful. It is probably one of our best looking stores. I get a little jealous of it sometimes. And then we have down in Edwards, if you find yourself down Valley. And then if you find yourself over in Roaring Fork Valley, we have one at the base of Snowmass and one at Willits Center by Whole Foods.
And you guys also offer an array of great services. So I'm just going to give a mad shout out because my glasses are awfully cute, but they really help me so much throughout my workday with the blue light reflection. And this is all a possibility here at Eyepieces too.
Correct. So a lot of people don't realize when they walk in that we are a full service prescription shop. We have been doing this for 40 years now, which is an amazing accomplishment. We have doctor services, so if you don't have an updated prescription, we can help you with that. And then we have multiple labs throughout the company that can grind out your prescription jobs. A lot of times you can leave with your prescription, or if you're only here for a couple of days, come pick something out and we're happy to ship it to you.
Which makes it so convenient and so easy. And so people can come in, they can see you at any one of these great locations, and they can get their hands on all of this awesome technology.
That's exactly right. Yeah, come in and say hi, and we're here daily throughout the entire winter.
Tyler, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this great information, and getting everyone even more excited to get out there on the snow.
Right, winter's here. Let's have some fun.
Make sure that you stop into Eyepieces of Vail. They've got 8 locations here in 6 here in Eagle County. Make sure that you come in, you get all nice and outfitted for the upcoming winter season because it's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so don't go anywhere.
Good morning, Vail.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunity to points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point for this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see one couple fall in love with a waterfront fixer-upper.
It sort of wrapped its arms around us and said, you want me, and we did.
And watch as another battles over the budget.
We're trying to look through and see where we can trim at this point.
Are you looking to trim it, Ginger?
No.
No. Construction pros show us the right way to renovate.
Well, we had to do a roof over. We had to hand build a lot of the trusses.
As we're putting the thin set down, the self-leveler has a little clip that clips up underneath the edge of the tile.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Well, there's always lots of things going on here in the Valley, a lot of activities, but often we forget about that local library. Well, we're going to go to a segment where Ross talked to Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District on all the things happening at our local library. Let's take a look.
The Eagle County Library District does so much for us here in the Valley, and looking ahead, they are starting to plan what they're going to do by 2050. And joining us now, we have Tegan Davis of the Eagle County Library District. Tegan, how we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So I don't even know what I'm doing in like 10 minutes. What's going on at the libraries right now, looking ahead?
We're planning ahead. We're looking ahead. So we're creating a facility master study. So we're looking for feedback from the public, our patrons, letting us know what they want to see in the future. So we're looking, this is a 10-year study, but we've been looking out to 2050. And when we get to 2050, our service population is going to be 62,000 plus. So what does library services look for 62,000? How can we keep serving our patrons?
Love that. So how do people put their input?
Yes, so at all three libraries, so Eagle, Gypsum, and Avon, we have our boards. So these are inspirational boards. These are bubble architectural drawings. We're trying to program out space. Nothing is set in stone. We are dreaming, and we're inviting the community to come dream with us.
Yeah, so what do those dreams look like?
So, expanded children's spaces, adult spaces, up in Gypsum, maybe a second floor, so that we can accommodate our growth with our collection, as well as how we want to program out spaces for the community. So we do have a lot of people that use our community rooms, but how can we make it even bigger? 150 people, can we divide it so we can have smaller meetings? So again, just dreaming, come dream with us. You can leave a little sticky on what you like, what you don't like. We have comment cards.
Pretty easy.
Pretty easy. Just tell us your ideas.
I love that. Well, I was in the Avon Library yesterday.
Yes.
Picked up I finally did it. After 12 years living here, I am officially a library card owner.
Yes.
Very excited about that.
Thank you. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, where was I didn't see the plan.
Oh, okay.
Stuff in there. Where is it in there?
They're setting up today. So as you walk in and you're going to the elevator toward in Avon, we're going to be stationing out that space. And Eagle is going to be in the main area when you walk in next to the front desk, circulation desk. And then Gypsum is going to be in the community room because we can hang them on the art boards.
Love that. Are kids allowed to?
Yes.
I would love to see what some of these kids think libraries should look like in 20, 25 years. Amazing. What else is going on at the libraries, kind of rolling into winter season here and stuff going on? Any events and stuff people can do, right?
Always. So cozy season. So we got stuff for the littles. So as it gets colder and the littles can't go outside as much, come to the library. We have story times, baby through toddler and preschool. We got bilingual. We got family. Then we got our after school clubs. So you can come on over and hit us after school. So we got What's Up Wednesday, Thumbs Up Thursday, and Friday Fun Club. We like alliteration.
Love that.
And then we got our teen after school. Teen nights is what we call it because they get out a little bit later, and so they come join us later. And then we have our adult programming. We have our silent book club. So this is a book club that you can go. There's no homework. There's no assigned reading. You read what you want. You can come and you can talk about or not talk about it. And then you are just with like-minded people, and you can take a moment to read together and chat together.
So fun. So there's always something going on at that library. I was in there yesterday and I got caught up. They had a big kind of map book open.
Oh, yes.
On a map of Africa. And I was like, I don't know Africa that well. So I'm just kind of moseying around the library looking at stuff that's open. There was a great Native American kind of collection of books there in the Avon Library. That was really interesting. I thought about getting one of those with my new library card.
Yes, bring it home.
And then so with this plan or kind of thinking ahead, is it hard? Is it fun?
It's fun and it's also hard because you look at the facility that you have now and you're like, well, how would we do that? And so it's letting go of the now and just pretending that walls don't exist, and that you can do what you want. But we're thinking about so we have this many people attend our programs, and we have this many people come through our doors. So, on average in Avon, we have over 500 people a week walk through that. So we have, I'm trying to think, Avon since January through September, and we're a little low. We had 76,000 people come into that library. So what does it mean when our population goes from 45,000 to 62,000? How are we going to accommodate everyone and then have our programs? And we have programs that we have 100 people to. Well, do we need a space for 150? What does that look like? So again, it is getting all this data and getting public input so that we can make it for you and what you want.
Do you know the history of the people that designed a lot of the libraries out here?
I have it written down.
It's fascinating. There's a story coming out in Vail Valley Magazine soon. It's fascinating. It's these 3 local women.
Yes.
With insane backgrounds, growing up kind of in the age where women weren't really in the architecture field, and each has a specialty of these 3 women, and it's amazing, and it's just kind of brings that light bulb up that we have some experts here to help out when it's time to do this stuff. But we're not talking like new libraries. We're just talking.
We're dreaming about what our current facilities, can they handle that growth? What does that look like? What are the spaces going to be programmed out to be? And what do we need in these spaces? So we know we need data, and we know we need electrical points always. But what else does our community need based upon what we're doing now and the trends going forward?
Love that. Well, the kind of back to the future person in me. Can't we just like eat something and then we read a book? Like, isn't that where technology is going? Is that part of the master plan? Something like that? Make it a little easier, less time consuming.
Less time consuming, yeah.
What are you reading these days?
So I've been reading some manga because I needed something light and fun. And then, of course, I always have a nonfiction floating around because I also like I just like learning.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a nerd.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
What about yourself?
You're in the right field, I think. I saw a very interesting one. I kind of flipped through a couple pages, like I said yesterday, about the Native Americans, and kind of this one was about real estate.
Oh,
and I just thought that was kind of interesting. Things change, but they don't really change. So this kind of idea of real estate way back around Native American times kind of piqued my interest.
Yeah.
So I know right where it is.
Might
be there and pick that one up. But
good.
No, I'm a big sports guy, so I'm consuming a lot of sports reading right
very
now.
Nice. We have a great section for that.
Yeah.
Yep, in the 700s.
Love that.
Yep, come on down. It's downstairs in Avon, and we've got it wraps around the shelf.
So. Love that. Well, it took me about 3 minutes and 22 seconds to get my library card.
Yes. Okay.
Very easy, very seamless. Love all the volunteers there. What do people need to know if they're coming to any of the events, or if they want to get a library card? What do people know if they've never been to one of the libraries?
Okay, so we just need photo ID that you are you, and it can be a ski pass, gym pass, Costco card, and you can get a library card. Even if you don't have a library card, you can still look at the materials and hang out in the library and read the materials. If you want to take them home, that's where you need a library card.
Yep.
All our programs are free. Anyone can attend them. They're free and open to the public. You don't have to have a library card to attend the movies or our programs. Yep. You also don't have to have a library card to use our computers.
Yep.
So if you're just visiting and you need to hop on real quick, we have a little tag and you can hop on. And we try to make our space opening and welcome, and anyone can come and use it.
Well, you guys are succeeding at that.
Oh, good.
Definitely stop by the local libraries. Give your input. It's a fun time to kind of look ahead.
Yeah, dream with us.
Dream with the local libraries. Anything else I should ask? Anything else people should know?
Our website is evld.org, and we're at Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum.
Love that. I don't know. I got to think about it. I don't know what my input is quite yet. But yeah, the local libraries, you guys do such an amazing job. They are very welcoming, and it's very well curated, and everyone's so nice in there. So.
Oh, good. I'm glad you hang out and you use them.
Thanks to you and your team. And you'll see me at the Avon Library later today. Thanks so much, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Welcome to Nantucket Rope Bracelets. All of our stylish bracelets are handmade in our Nantucket workshop, using only the best non-shrinking line with soft, flexible finish. Find us at NantucketRopeBracelets.com and order your beautiful piece from Nantucket today.
This show looks at anything that has an engine and a story told by the owners. This is a scooter. Have you had it the whole time?
I have not. It's actually the third time I've owned the car.
Sell, regret. To the actual prototype GT40. I got to sit in that car.
Oh, I got to get me one of these, man.
We've got all the muscle, the speed, and the stories.
I got stage 4 cancer. A bunch of friends came together and decided that this thing needed to get done then. A lot of friends came together and made this thing happen.
Hey, if it has an engine and a story, you're going to hear about it on rides. Almost every vehicle, doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, there's some tie to your past.
I'm Danella Richard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel. And now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits. Eating some of the best cuisine. And even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. A lot of great things happening today with opening day at Vail Mountain. Always a lot of excitement around that rope drop and getting everybody up there for those first runs of the season. Well, looking outside at that local weather, getting up today, the day started at 8 a.m. at 35 degrees. We're going to see a high today of 52. Great temperature out there. Very light winds, 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the south. So not a lot to worry about with the wind. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful day as we look at Vail by the hour. Rapidly, that temperature is going to come up. So we're going to see that 50, 52 degrees right around that noon hour. So things are going to fill in very nicely as that sun pops up to really enhance opening day on Vail Mountain. Looking at the I-70 corridor, 57 degrees in Denver, 52 in Vail, 53 in Avon, and 54 and partly sunny over there in Eagle. So the corridor is seeing some nice warm temperatures as well. This evening, those temperatures will drop 27 degrees, sun setting at about 4:51 p.m. So, those days continue to get shorter, but as ski season approaches, we're going to kind of see that for a little while longer. And again, those winds are going to be light out of the south at 5 to 10 miles an hour. So great evening, great time to get out there on the mountain. And looking at the 5-day, tomorrow we got partly cloudy, 35 degrees. The sun is going to come up for Sunday, so Sunday is going to be a beautiful day to be out there on the mountain. Monday and Tuesday, looking for some precipitation coming in right now at about 20%, hoping that goes up a little bit higher. Those lows are going to be low enough. Again, that mountain operations crew did such a fantastic job for us to get the opening day. We need some more snowfall in there to kind of enhance what they've done. And then Wednesday, mostly sunny, 28 degrees. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on the show. We had artist and author Jeremy Farina in here on his children's book. A lot of great things happening on the mountain. Get out there and enjoy your weekend.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. You're home in the